All right, Jim Cornette standing here serious as a heart attack. I'm not working. I'm not even shooting. I'm just telling the truth. I don't have a gimmick. I don't have a character. I'm not a personality. It's just me. And when I speak the truth, especially when I'm speaking about people I feel strongly about. Vince Russo, I'm talking straight at you. I know everybody's getting sick and tired of saying, oh, Jim Cornette, he's always talking about how he hates Vince Russo. And talk about how he hates Vince Russo. Well, you know, when you have a hobby, you like to talk about it a lot. Some people collect stamps, some collect coins. Some people like to have their balls nailed to a step stool, from what I hear from German videos. But I like to hate you, Vince Russo, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this offer because everybody's always wanted to know what would happen. Some would be entertained by it. Some would be horrified by it. All would be interested in it. Vince Russo, how about you and me just go ahead and have that fight? The one that's been brewing for 15 years. But we don't just go out in a parking lot and do it. And I don't jump you from behind somewhere as you're entering your home so you call the cops on me. We bring it right out in the open. Now at this advanced age of almost 50, I got 2 bad knees, I got a bad foot, I got a bad hip, a bad back, and a bad neck, and my shoulder ain't feeling too good these days. And you, meanwhile, have never been in a fight in your stinking fucking miserable life. So I figure we're about even. We couldn't whip cream with an outboard motor together. So here's what we're going to do. I challenge you, Vince. If you've got the guts and that stinking little gutless body of yours with the balls that size to where if you take your balls and roll them towards a drinking straw, it'll look like 2 kernels of corn rolling into a storm drain. I challenge you. Pick a time, pick a place. Let's find somebody to promote it and put it together. You and me in a fight. Hey, how about October 15th at Crown Plaza in Monroe, New Jersey? I'll be there for the ring roast. Why don't you show up? But here's the deal. I don't want no money. However much money they got to throw at you to get your gutless, scared, chicken shit ass in the ring with me, or actually we don't need a ring. We don't need a ring, do we? We can just do it in the ballroom. It doesn't matter. It ain't going to last that long. Neither one of us can go that long. But I got hatred on my side. That's a hell of a motivator. So show up, and however much money you want to do this, I want the exact equivalent amount of money to the penny donated to the WHAS Crusade for Children in my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. It's the oldest and largest local fundraising effort of its kind to help special needs children in Kentucky and southern Indiana. Because at the same time as I would beat your ass, at the same time as I would put my hands around your neck and squeeze until your britches were full and those big pop bug eyes of yours popped out like 2 big grapefruits, at the same time I would be doing something to help special needs children. And hey, you never know what might happen. You could screw up and actually beat me up. And wouldn't that feel good that you've done something physical once in your life after you spent all these years pushing real athletes around with a pencil and telling them where to go and what to do? Wouldn't it feel good to actually win something, Vince? Wouldn't it feel good to actually shut my mouth? Well, try to shut me up. I challenge you. Let's do it. I'll devote all my money to charity. Somebody pay you the money it takes to get you there, and let's see what happens. Cornette Russo won. Ain't gonna be no rematch, but it is unfinished business.